Well, welcome everybody to the iLearn World Cafe. Thank you for the invitation to talk about the geographic chapters, the iLearn Geographic Chapters. My name is Jorge, or in English, George, and I'm going to talk about the iLearn Geographic Chapters. So, well, let's start by talking about what is an iLearn chapter. So basically, members located in a similar geographic area may form an iLearn chapter. Basically, a chapter consists of a group of people that shares common interests around immersive learning and a common purpose to further iLearn's mission. The objective of a chapter is to explore, identify, and showcase high-quality immersive learning examples within the geographic region in which they are located through activities such as regular meetings, special events, participation in the iLearn conference, and other activities that a chapter can do. We are going to continue with the benefits of creating an iLearn chapter. So there are a lot of benefits. For instance, chapters may organize events and workshops to showcase the projects from their geographic area. These events can be organized here in the iLearn campus. Chapters may conduct fundraising activities. Chapters can propose special events here in the iLearn campus and use the iLearn Hub to promote their activities, news, events. They can also suggest special tracks for the iLearn conference, which is a very interesting aspect. Chapters can also represent their geographic region in one of the biggest research networks in immersive learning, which is, of course, the Immersive Learning Research Network. And chapters can collaborate with other chapters and contribute to the State of XR and Immersive Learning report, basically by scanning, by identifying evidence-based research and examples of immersive learning that can be very useful for the State of XR and Immersive Learning report. So these are some of the main benefits of creating an iLearn chapter. So the main idea that I want to convey is that an iLearn chapter is basically in a specific geographic region, and the purpose of chapters is basically to provide a lot of information about the uses of XR and immersive learning from this specific geographic region. And this is quite important because it allows to provide a lot of information to the rest of the world about the projects, the activities, the events, and any other stuff that can be developed in that country or in that geographic region around immersive learning. So now, one important question could be how to form a chapter. Well, basically, and as I mentioned before, a minimum of 5 iLearn members located in the geographic region are needed to apply for a new chapter. Of course, these 5 iLearn members should be interested in working around the topic of immersive learning and to provide information and contribute to the chapter and to do regular meetings, for instance, activities and events for the chapter. And the other step is to submit the application online. There is a form that you can find in the iLearn web page. Here there is a small image. The form, you can find it in your network menu under the option Geographic Chapters. There you can find the application form, and you can submit it. Well, now we are going to continue with the chapters in the iLRN campus have a very fantastic building that you can see here in the picture. We are in one of the rooms from this building in the iLRN campus. On the one side, we have the iLRN World Cafe, which is the room in which we are right now. And we also have the chapter showcase, which is a very interesting room for showcasing the work of the different chapters. I'm going to move to the chapters offices, where we have one office here in the iLRN campus for each chapter. In this screenshot, you can see some of the offices. In this case, you can see the office from the Brazilian chapter. And well, what about the current iLRN chapters? Well, there are some chapters around the world. We have the Portugal chapter, Canada chapter, Brazil chapter, the chapter in Austria. We have a chapter in Mexico, a chapter in Colombia, one chapter in Ecuador, one chapter in the United Kingdom, and the South Africa, and of course your chapter could be here in the list. So we invite you to create a chapter within your geographic region and be part and contribute to the Immersive Learning Research Network. And here just some announcements that are relevant for iLRN chapters. On the one hand, we are planning to organize the Immersive Learning World Congress. The purpose of this event is to get together all the chapters and that all the chapters can present and showcase their projects and show some of the activities that they are doing. And this Immersive Learning World Congress is planned for the week just before the VR Day, which is the week from November 14 to November 19, which is the virtual reality day. So we invite all the chapters to prepare for the iLRN, the Immersive Learning World Congress, so that all the chapters can participate. And this could be also a very interesting space for collaborating between chapters. So this is very interesting for all of you. We also have the possibility of creating a calendar of events for chapters. So in this calendar, you will be able to see the events and the meetings of each chapter, and as a way to participate in the meetings and collaborate with the other chapters, and of course participate in the events organized by other chapters. And finally, I am leading the iLRN Colombia chapter, and together with the Ecuador chapter, we proposed a special track for iLRN 2023. The title of this special track is Immersive Learning Across Latin America, State of Research, Use Cases and Projects. And the purpose is to disseminate the research that we are doing in Latin America. And the idea of this special track is basically to show all of the projects and activities that we are doing and the research we are doing in Latin America. So as I mentioned before, this special track was proposed by the iLRN Colombia chapter and Ecuador chapters. We also, with the Ecuador chapter, we also organized a couple of years ago a showcase between the two countries, showing the projects that we have done in these regions, in these parts of the world. So these kind of activities are very interesting and allows to disseminate the work we are doing in research around immersive learning, and this also contributes to the research around these topics. So, well, thank you very much for your attention. If you have any question, please let me know. And well, any information that you would need, you can send an email to Jonathan or to me regarding the iLRN chapters. And the invitation is open so that you can organize the chapter and create the chapters so that we can have the participation of many regions around the world and to work together to advance, to move forward here in this topic of immersive learning. So thank you very much for your attention. Thank you, Jonathan, for the invitation to talk about the geographic chapters.